What's up everyone, I'm on a mission to get every single Hearts of Iron 4 achievement, including the mod exclusive achievements for every major mod. There's a total of 724 achievements to get and we're already at 9 out of 724. If I can't get all of these achievements before the channel hits 50,000 subscribers, I'll have to make a Hearts of Iron 4 hour-long documentary as my punishment. So please make sure to drop a like and subscribe. For today's challenge, we're jumping back into a personal favorite of mine, Novum Vexillum. It's always a nice time to play Novum. It's modern day without the clunkiness of classical Millennium Dawn and the confusing financial system of modern Millennium Dawn. Just pure modern age fun. For today's achievements, we're heading over to the land of Timu, Prada bag production, flying cars, great military anthems, and home to the owners of League of Legends, China. For today, we have the goal of going achievement hunting on a grand scale with a total of 4, maybe 5 achievements. So we have a busy schedule with many targets in today's video. So without further ado, let's hop on in. Starting out, there are a lot of things that we need to pay attention to, almost to the point of being overwhelmed at the starting point. First, our focus tree. I've explored around mostly the political tree, and although no names are shown, it seems the line that I need to take is this line on the right, starting with the left opposition focus. It leads to another focus called the New Long March and Mao Zedong in a new era. So logically, this must be the focuses I need to get Mao Xinyu in charge. Also, over to decisions. We have a lot to do, such as stopping a peasant rebellion, the weird green-blue problem, whatever that is, poking Myanmar as a hobby, and then Hong Kong. I've got a lot to get through, so I'll grind out some of the political focuses and then go hard on industry. I mean, we've got all the time in the world. It's update time, and I've found him. Little Mao was hiding in a focus as a general. When we complete the focus, we'll have Mao return to China. Also, things are getting weird. North Korea exploded. Japan is having a civil war against the commies. And I found out what blue and green are. It's meddling in Taiwan's politics, and being completely honest, I really can't be bothered. I'll keep doing my focuses and following the path to put little Mao in charge. So the revolution is definitely back. We completed the long night focus and we now have this, the longest night in Beijing. As you can see, things are going to get a little bit difficult over the next coming years, because god damn, that's a lot of negatives. Right, let's push through this as a new revolutionary republic. So, update to the year of 2004, and it seems like I've already written off one achievement. Although we've got Mao as the general and in government as an advisor, I completed the focus tree and wasn't able to make him a national leader, so it definitely seems like that one's a bust. Again, time for a big time skip, and this time we're in 2008. As far as the Chinese experience goes, I've pretty much finished it and accomplished it. Most of my focuses are completed, and all that's left is military and expansion focuses. Also, since we're here, let's annex Hong Kong. And now we're at war with Britain. Great. Great. Speaking of the Brits, the Isles have fallen apart and the nations are all independent. Well, except for Northern Ireland, that is. But aside from that, nothing's really changed and nothing's really happened. I'm going to slowly start working on my focuses for military and powering out some military factories. After all of that, I guess I'll go expansive and get pushing for the achievements. After all, I need to put America's vaults to good use. So we're in trouble and it's all my fault. As you remember, we took Hong Kong, but unfortunately the English piped up. Now, I originally thought nothing of it since it was England and not Britain, but nope. Even England has friends, and it just so happens those friends are NATO. I now have a very big headache on my hands, but on the bright side, at least the Shanghai Pact has a few allies in it that I can call to aid me. Bring it, NATO, the dragon has awoken. Also, side note, another bonus to this, I can get scraping the barrel achievement right now by changing the manpower. I just need over 800 political power. Good God. Fast forwarding to the year 2009 and things are a little bit of a stalemate. America and co. decide to remove Iran from the map and turn them into a jigsaw puzzle, mostly consisting of different puppeted versions of Persia. Also, Iraq was ballsy enough to take the fight to the necromancers of the West, and so far, holding on okay. Whether it be for better or worse, we're holding on the line to the West through Afghanistan. We're strong with our defenses, but the Afghanis are loaded to the brim with American and European cast. The English have tried to naval invade the South a few times, and they have failed all those times. I tried putting out my navy, but it got bodied. The Italian Navy and their flagship Vittorio Veneto ruined me. They absolutely ruined me. For now, I'm going to have to hold the border, build up some units, defenses, then focus massively on Navy. I want a Navy that'll make the British Empire of old shiver at their knees. Update time! So, we're only a year into the future, in 2010, and things have become interesting. The dragon now has a companion. The bear. That's right, for some reason, Russia was declared upon by NATO. As soon as I saw the pop-up, I signed a non-aggression pact with them and asked for military access. By doing that, my troops are holding down the fort by guarding their borders and, I'm building some of their railways to help supply. This is getting scarily close to real life. What's mad about this, though, is that this is the Third World War, yet it all happened because I wanted to give Hong Kong a welcome party. This is crazy, man. And I have no idea how, but America just went on a rampage and invited everyone into NATO. Thanks to that, the Indians caught us by complete surprise and raided Tibet. Now we have to kind of just whittle down another target, which is inconvenient. It seems my troops can hold their own, but our weakness is definitely the air power. But with that, there's a problem. For some reason, I just can't produce enough aircraft. I have so many factories dedicated to them, but they're just so damn expensive. I might have to make some worse cheap models just to get the numbers up, right? Let's try and fight back against NATO. I guess it's time to pick up the phone and give Pakistan a call, because they've just won my heart. Out of nowhere, Pakistan declared on India, joined the Russian faction, and started eating India. I mean, of course, anything they do won't last long, since they're massively outnumbered by NATO, and they're exposed on all flanks. But still, maybe I can use their distraction, as an opportunity to move deeper into India whilst NATO rearranges their front lines. So things have gotten to a really weird place. We're able to finally push into India as the Americans have lost their focus to Europe. But the Russians seem to be losing, but they're also winning. They're losing the home ground, but they're pushing into Europe from Poland. Being completely honest, Russia has just drank too much of the potato juice and are lost in their own world. Right, let's clean up Asia and help out Russia to clean up their house a little. This is great! We've managed to aid Russia in slowly pushing back NATO, thanks to the Russian air cover, of course. But just as we started to make progress, we're having to rewind back to Asia because America took lessons from the UK in giving me a headache. Now we need to clean up India for a second time. But as far as things go, it seems like Europe is nearly done. After this, it's just island hopping until NATO is isolated into North America, and then hopefully by then I'll have at least some aircraft so that we can nuke the US. Now we're in the year of 2014. In reality, this was when people started to become Taylor Swift fans, but now people are going to the Berlin School of Cyrillics. That's right, we've pushed NATO well out of Europe onto their back foot, and we just need to keep pushing them until they finally give out. After that, production, baby. I also want to focus on making some divisions that are super strong and custom to my own design. China's are good for manpower, but my god, they're awful for attack and defense. Like, unless I'm teaming up on one US division with 5 Chinese divisions, the American division is going to gank me with ease. And Europe is mostly dealt with. All we need to do now is remove the American naval hot points in the Mediterranean, then clean up England, and we're done. As for Asia, we're mostly cleaned up. It's just a matter of cleaning up the little islands and removing their presence in the Pacific. Let's get this done. Jumping 5 years into the future, and things are looking great. The Pacific and the Mediterranean are ours fully. Whilst getting ready for the British invasion, the Koreans have landed in Liverpool and the Russians up in Scotland, which leaves England for us to grab and take. Time to make Ed Miliband a Maoist. Also, I've been wondering why the Americans have been so quiet lately, and I was stunned. Look at this. They have nothing left. Given how crazy they were going on their naval invasions in the Pacific and Turkey, I thought they had tons of units, but apparently that caused them to lose all of their troops. I'm shook. This should be super easy from now on. Let's make a pride of the fleet and bounce on the US. Jumping forward another year. England has fallen, Europe is calm, and we're plotting and planning for North America. I also have created a testament to Chinese history. Maybe it goes against the revolution, but our pride of the fleet has been placed in their active fleet. Going by the name of Zhengji Sao, the famous Chinese pirate who wreaked havoc on the seas. Hopefully this carrier stays true to its namesake. Let's get it, America. When we first set out, we had 4 achievements to aim for. Unfortunately, it seems like we're only going to be able to get our hands on maybe one of them, which is a major sucky feeling. But you know, we roll with the punches, we take what we can. Thanks to American troop numbers being low and them being obsessed with island hopping in the Caribbean for whatever reason, I was able to focus solely on the American mainland. I'm going to set up a nuke strike and hopefully we can finish the Americans with an achievement once and for all. I'll see you when the time comes for the fallout. This is it. It's time for round 1. Let's test it out and see how we do. We have a 64% chance, so, you know, fingers crossed. And ha! Achievement got! Welcome to the Fallout, baby! Spotify, play Fallout 3 soundtrack. I mean, it's the best soundtracks out of all the Fallout games, after all. You know, just being honest. Right, time to finish the job and put America 6 foot under. So, there you have it. With 65% of the war participation, it's time to put it to work and make a nice peace deal. Everything should go well, but we'll see. Let's have some fun. And there you have it, the great grand peace deal. It's a flawless victory which led to the great Maoist expansion, the last revolution. America is in our palm. The west coast of North America is directly ours. Pakistan controls the Middle East. Europe is fractured and Russia recreated the Cold War. But with that being the case, we also landed ourselves some eye candy with 2 leaders, the leader of Savoy and the leader of Corsica. But don't worry, ladies, I'm not leaving you out. I managed to find one leader who wasn't an old guy, and he's the leader of Bhutan. Enjoy. But with all of that said, I'm technically done with the video. But I'm not ready to stop just yet. Finishing with only 1 achievement leaves a really bad taste in my mouth, so I want to try and make it at least 2. I'm going to put all of my spy efforts into Japan to kill a spy, but you know, in all honesty, I'm not sure if it'll work. I'll do what I can and try everything up to 2024. If there's still nothing, I'll call it. My, I am shook. Achievements are back on the table, baby. So baby Mao is hailed as a hero for his talents in the war against America. We have the choice to keep him as a general or make him a leader, and you know, of course we're gonna make him a leader. So let's make him a leader and see if the achievement pops. And it's popped. Last long march done. We're now hitting 2 out of maybe 5 achievements. It seems the Japanese AI didn't make a spy agency, so there's no spy to kill. As for the other achievements, there's 2 I've got my eye on. 1, which is the achievement for scraping the barrel as China, and 2, which is changing our development to advanced, which is fine, but it's just gonna take a little while. These are both doable, so I'll see you guys when the time is right for the next 2. So it seems like the advanced achievement is not going to be possible. I've just read the fine print and it says we need to get all the necessary research done before 2028. It's now 2031. I'm still not finished with the research, so it seems like I'll have to get this achievement written off, which, you know, means it's time for one last one. Conscription law. To get this law, the enemy needs to have 100% strength ratio compared to mine. So what's the plan? We're going to declare on Russia, then delete my armies, then change the law, and hopefully the achievement will hit. So let's set the plan into motion and see how we do. War has been declared and it's now time. Let's delete our armies and change the law. And does it pop? There we go! Never-ending march. Thanks to this, we now have 3 out of 4 targeted achievements. So much better than only getting 1. Thanks to that though, this video is now done. Game, set, peace, match. I could go on and finish Russia, but to be honest, there's really no reason for me to do that at all, so I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. It was a challenge, and it was also the longest that I've ever played Novum, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm Novumed out. But for now, I'll have to cut it short, and I'll see you all in the next video I do. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, don't forget to, of course, like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you all real soon. Have a good one, everyone. Ta-da!